Hello. Okay, this was a slightly different project for me. This was a bit of a love job for my father-in-law and my mother-in-law. They moved into the property where you can see this pond about a year and a half ago now. They bought fish with them from a previous pond, and father-in-law basically just had a little JCB for the day, do some other work, dug out a big oval shape, popped a liner in, sat the pump in the middle, and that's been where the fish have been living up until now, as you can see here. So had all the liner exposed, there was no shelving. Let's say pump was sat in the middle, exposed to all the dirt and debris in the pond. So not ideal, but it was something that they just obviously needed to get the fish living in more than anything. So it's been talked about for a while, get me around there, get the pond done properly, using Aquascape products, getting it shelved out so we can plant it, covering all the liner with the rocks and gravel method and the triple liner, which is what we did. So my brother-in-law and my father-in-law were there the day before me, and they got the pond shelled out like I'd requested, and they'd got the skimmer dug in and the biofalls and connected to the pipe, which is fantastic. So basically when I got there, we started putting the liner in, the first layer of liner, the protective layer from the soil, and then the waterproof membrane, and then the top protective layer to protect it from all the rocks and gravel that we were putting on top. So yeah, that was when I arrived on the job. Just repotted this existing lily into a much bigger pot, put some slow release feed balls in it. Poor thing was bursting out of this tiny little basket, so that'll do a world of good in there. So I've got all the liner in, skimmer box is in, biofalls is in, pipe is run between the two, just about to start gravelling and rocking. Okay, so what I did here was I put an initial little layer of gravel down the very bottom, and I'd cut out almost like a little well, dug out an extra section to form a pocket, if you like, for the lily basket to sit in, so that the top of the basket was then flush with the main bottom layer of the pond. That way the lilies have a chance to grow, to their required height, and it doesn't eat into the real estate of that lower pond shelf. I've done this a couple of times now, where I've sort of sunk the lily basket down deeper and then rock it in, so it's almost sort of blends into the bottom. You don't see the basket, and obviously you can still get in there if need be to repot the lily. Just take the stones and the pebbles that are housing or holding in the lily roots, as we say, when they grow too big and need dividing at a later stage. So I just gave it a top up to the first shelf level overnight, just to keep that lily happy. So I'm going to carry on rocking today, get this waterfall section built up. That's the plan. So just starting to get a bit of moss dressing around this waterfalls here, feeling those joints, naturalise it, make it look like it's been a bit longer than it has. Okay, so this was the end of the second day. Obviously you can see the water's really cloudy, all the sediments getting mixed up, but just wanted to get it running overnight so we can start the clearing process. And you can see the lights. We've got 4 white lights in the pond and the nice blue one up at the waterfall section there, which I think looks really nice. And yeah, this was really just to run it overnight so we're ready for the next day, where then I could just start doing all the edge treatment, getting some bark down, getting some planting, and like the final touches on the third day. So just got it running, clearing the sediment and the water. Waterfall's got some lovely white water building up there. Got that rock I put in there to split the water as it comes down. It's flowing off that rock there. So by the end of the day, hopefully you'll be able to see the bottom. Okay, so now you can see I've put the bark chippings around the outside. We've got some outcropping rocks to add some interest. We've got an old tree stump there to the left. I've got a couple more behind the waterfall to add some height, so your eye doesn't get drawn straight to the waterfall. You've got the grasses and the stumps above it. We've got some logs around the back side of the pond there, just to help soften the edges of all the rock. Same as with the planting and the moss. It's good to mix all the natural elements together. So all the fish are back in. I really love this waterfall. I love the way the water falls off that top rocks, hits the that little splitter that I put there, divides it left and right, really getting some lovely white water there, oxygenating the water as it flows into the main body of the pond. You can see the wood treatment and some of the planting around the outside here, some grasses, some plants, the logs, just naturalising everything.